From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with the top cryptocurrency picks of 2021 for you to invest in and the best coins to buy and the coins to stay away from. As Bitcoin crashes back up to 63,000 and Ethereum heading to 4,200, but Shiba having a struggle today and Doge coming back up to a higher point. We'll be looking at the bears, the bulls, and the outperformers and the underperformers, the coins today. It's a Monday going into Tuesday. You know it's the second biggest day of the entire week, so are coins all up? They are not. Very troubling across the board. We'll be looking at Bitcoin. There you go, 63,000, going into its second week as a futures ETF coin. Then Ethereum, wow, 4,200. I love this one. I'll go over why I think this is great news across the board. Solana down today, and then comes Doge. Still cannot get to that 31 or that 30, but getting out of that 24, 26 cent rut. Great news for that. Polygon, I'm loving Polygon. Look at this, heading to $1.70. It was just $1.40 a few days ago. It's a big move for a dollar coin. Aave holding around 360, not much movement. SushiSwap holding 11. And then Decentraland holding at 70 cents. We'll be looking at why Ethereum is great news for those bulls, because Bitcoin is enacting its own universe. I like Doge getting to 28, but I wanted to get to 30 and hold it. We'll be looking at what market reactions are and what social media reactions are, because boy, social media this weekend was literally on fire with crypto. And was it all fake or was it all true? I have all the latest details on which coins to buy and where to make money for beginners in advance, and it starts right here on crypto. So subscribe. 2 shows per day. Morning's crypto live on air at 10 a.m. and then evening's crypto tonight at 3:45 p.m. for a 15-hour run. So hit that subscribe button. Fastest growing cryptocurrency channel, and now 1.5 years old, this channel at 140 million YouTube views. Like the video and consider becoming a member. Let's go right into the situation as we start the big day. Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Well, what's the difference? Let's look and see why Bitcoin has really been its own market indicator. It does its own thing. It's in its own universe, and it's no longer just a bull coin. It just acts its own way. It started after the inside information about a futures ETF going live. Futures ETF where you're not actually buying the coin, you're buying exposure to the coin as a contract. But it was good enough news for Bitcoin, and that news is still coming on in positive. Here's Bitcoin. Started the day at 60,000. Today, started the day at 60,000. And right now, it's at 63,000. Yeah, that's 5% in just a few hours. Understand, if we're going to jump into coinmarketcap.com in a split screen in a second, but that's about what the market is right now, 5% for the day, and Bitcoin is up 5%. But many coins are actually down today. Let's look and see where Bitcoin has gone over the last 7 days. You're looking at Gemini, one of the platforms. My mouse is in the chart. It's a green chart because it's up. We're going to look now at the 7-day. Let's look and see what Bitcoin has done. Yeah, so it's done exactly what I wanted to do. It got weak on a Sunday and got strong on a Saturday, and now really, really high on this Monday. Look at the 3-day movement. Here is your Sunday where it got down to 60, tried to get into 59. It didn't. That's good. I like it. It held that resistance level. Remember, we're talking about resistance levels on the channel. Going above, going below levels. It didn't get below 60,000 on Sunday. Good news for that. And now it is broken above the $63,000 level on a Monday. What's the next resistance level? Clearly, it's going to be about 65. 65 or 60. Well, it's going to be about 65, 66. If Bitcoin breaks above 66, you're going to see this going to 70,000. Now, that is just Bitcoin. Let's look at the 1-month chart. Yeah, it's been quite a run. Quite a run in just a month. It was 43,000 before the news of this ETF came in. So it's a $20,000 movement on a $60,000 coin. It's good. It's not huge. Remember, it's 40 to 60. So it's not, you're not doubling your money there, but it is impressive. All right, here's Ethereum. I really like this movement on Ethereum today. Why? Ethereum has not benefited from this ETF news for Bitcoin that much. It's just sporadically, just tangentially, just, 5%, 10% of benefit of the news. Here's Ethereum. Started the day at 4,000. Right now is at 4,200. Great news for a $44,000 coin. That is about 5% right there as well. Let's look at the 7-day chart on Ethereum. Interesting. Relatively flat trading range. It's done this before, but you see there was sort of a cap here at about 4,100. There's a cap here at 4,100. Yeah, there clearly was a resistance level of 4,100. It's broken through that. You see it right at the end, that little tip. Yeah. So I like this 4,200. What's the next resistance level? It's clearly this one, 4,300. If it gets to 4,300 today, great. I don't think it's going to do it. But if it gets above that 4,300, get ready to go to 4,400, 4,500. Great news for both of them. And Solana down at the moment, although it's trying to get back to its all-time high. So what you see at the moment is Bitcoin is really its own universe. It's its own universe, its own play. And Ethereum is not apple and apple with Bitcoin. It's just getting a good run as a bulk coin. Now, let's look at our bear coins. Doge supporters may not like I call it a bear coin, but it is a bear coin. Because while it's gone now from 24 to 28 cents today, that's all it's delivered you in nearly 3 months. 4 cents. Yeah, so that's nothing to really sing home about, but it has promise. And I'll tell you why it's promising news for Doge right now. Let's jump in the Doge chart. So here's Doge, 28 cents. Remember, 30 cents is just of a blink of an eye away. It's 2 cents away. And if Doge can get to that 30 and hold it, I think we're in a good situation. It just can't hold itself. Even today, look at the one-day chart. We saw the day at 25, and now we went up to 28. Great. I mean, that's a huge move on a 20 cents coin. But it's coming right back down to 27 again. I mean, the day has just started. There it is at 26 right now. So I just don't like this. It's a reoccurring trend line. Let's look at the 1 month chart. We're going to skip the 7 day. Yeah, 1 month is up, but let's look at the 3 month chart. Yeah. So the 3 month chart, I mean, we started 20 cents. We went up to 31. We didn't hold it at 31 for very long. And you see how this trend line over here is improving. It's promising. But you need to really get above this 28, 29 and hold it. And overall, this is a coin that has not performed well since May. Look at this May chart. This line over here is just generally a relatively flat line. 22 to 29 to 30 to 22 to 29. You're not going to make money. If you're singing on Twitter about this, congratulations. Let me jump in right now to talk about social media and crypto. There's nothing more strange than social media and crypto. I don't understand the whole notion of what people are trying to do, but my sense of it is that they don't really believe what they're saying. They're trying to use social media as a way to get their positions up. Let's all talk about the position I bought, and let's all talk about it at the same time, and let's overinflate it and use a lot of puffery, and hopefully my investment goes up. And you notice they also talk in a strange way of referring to it, that it's just catastrophically great news. Doge went up 3 cents in 3 months. Yeah. And people look like, when they talk about it on social media, I'm not talking about Doge specifically. This last week it's been Shiba. And they talk about their position as though they're about to buy the Brinks armored truck. They're about to buy the Taj Mahal. It's very, very peculiar how they talk about the positions. What do you need to do? You need to buy things because it makes sense. And the hype machine of social media sometimes is very obvious. You just sort of look at it and you're like, really? Really? You have to look at it at a pessimistic look, a skeptical look, because sometimes it is just so absurd on its face. And the absurdity of Twitter this weekend was out of control. And it does that. It just chooses a coin and then talks it to the moon, thinking that talking on social media will increase your value. No, the vast majority of these positions are not people on Twitter. The people who are buying these crypto positions are not buying them based upon Twitter activity. So that's what never makes sense to me, is that people on Twitter think that they can move the market by tweeting. Not going to happen. Here is Bitcoin. Now let's go into our next set of coins, which are really quite fascinating. Polygon. I'm really loving Polygon. This is getting really interesting. Polygon was a $1.40 coin just a few days ago. And look how well it has moved in just a short period of time. Here's a one-day chart on Polygon. Start of the day at about 150. right now, heading to 170. Listen, folks, that's 20 cents on a dollar coin. Yeah, I mean, that's a 20% move. That's better than anything I've been talking about with Bitcoin over the last 10 minutes. I mean, when you have a cheaper coin and it's doing well, it works. It really works. Let's look at the 7-day chart. 7-day chart, it's gone from 140 to 160. Now, you know where I'm heading on this one, resistance levels, because a Polygon's been really beaten up badly. It's been beaten up badly. Let's look at the 3-month chart to understand how badly it's been beaten up. Yeah, it was a dollar coin, but it was really 80 cents right before that. It came all the way up to $1.62. Couldn't hold it. Then did it again. $1.71. Oh, went to $1.71 for a second. Fell all the way down to $1.08. Where's it right now? It's at 164. It's going to go to 172. And 162 to 174. That's a nice move unto itself. Could it go higher than $1.70? This is where it gets fascinating. Yeah, you see the chart I pulled up. This is not lifetime on Polygon, just lifetime of Polygon on Gemini. But look, here is clearly a resistance level. Let's see if I can get my mouse in there. 167 and 171. There you go. That's clearly a resistance level. If Polygon breaks that resistance level, it's going to 180. I think it will break that resistance level. Next resistance level is back over here many months ago. And that was when it was $2, just for a blink of an eye. So I want you to understand, you're on the high end. If you own it, good. I wouldn't be buying it now. If you bought it at 140, 130, hold it. I wouldn't sell it. Do not sell your Polygon position. How high do I think it can go? It can go to 170. I don't know if it's going to get to $200, but I'm loving its movement. It has reacted positively since the Bitcoin ETF news. Okay, Aave is not really doing much of anything. Aave is in that trading range. You know what it is. I've covered it on this channel. It's 280 to 316. So what is it doing now? It's at the high end of that trading range. Let's go out to the 1-month chart. Yeah. So 270, 316. 280, 316. 300, 316. So it's in that trading range. Look familiar? It should. Let's pull up Sushi Swap. Same thing. Sushi Swap's on the high end of the trading range. You know what's easy about these coins, folks, is that you can do the same thing, the same analysis with several coins. Sushi Swap, Synthetic, and Aave do the same trading range. I'll go over it in a second. Sushi Swap's on the high end of the trading range, which was 11. It's going to go back down to 9, and you're not going to buy it at this level. You're going to sell it at this level. Here you go. Let's go out to 1 month to see the trading range. There you go. 9, 11. 9, 11. Look how many times it's done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really almost 5.5 times in a month. I mean, can you imagine? 5 times in a month. That's like once a week practically at this point. And here is Decentraland, really slowly trying to find its feet. It's great when coins are very predictable, and that's what it brings us back to that Aave synthetic Sushi Swap situation. They just do the same thing, and they mirror one another. I love coins that mirror one another. Why? Because I can take the same approach, the same investment, the same trading approach in 3 different coins at the same time. How does this work? On the day in which you want to buy a Sushi Swap at $9, you also want to buy a synthetic at $9 and probably an Aave at about 280, 270. I guarantee you at the same time you're buying the first coin, you can buy this other 2 coins at the same price points. Let's do that again. All 3 coins will likely hit the low end at the same point. Synthetic about 9 or high 8s. Sushi Swap 9 or high 8s. And then Aave 270 to 80-ish. Then the high end where you sell is going to be about the same for the 3 coins. They're going to hit the same, not the same number, but they're going to hit the high end at the same time. The Aave high end will be about 316. Maybe cash out about 300 if it doesn't want to get to 316, but about 316. And then Synthetic and Sushi Swap will be at about 11. It's great news, meaning you could enter at the same time, exit at the same time. Now, that has been the case the last few runs. Let's see if it continues. But now when you see one coin like Sushi Swap that does this 5 times a month, that means you could do this 3 coins, 5 times a month. That's 15 trades. 15 trades at a 20% movement. That's good money. That's huge money. Meaning you could do this 3 times, maybe as often as a week, every week, if these coins repeat that trend line. 9-11, 9-11, 9-11. Buy at 9, sell at 11. 2 coins, and the other coin is a 270 coin. Buy, sell, buy, sell. You can do that 3 coins, potentially 5 times a month. Wow. And that's just for 3 coins. That's before I get to any other coin across the equation for the trading. These 3 coins have delivered a uniqueness of their trading range that is slightly different than my trading discussions cover this channel. I cover day trading and flipping. Day trading and flipping, where we're getting in and out very, very quickly. Day trading, we're in and out within a day and a half. If we're looking for a 20% movement, and if we get it, we're out. Flipping, we're staying in upwards of 3 days, and after 3 days, we're looking to get out. We're looking to get out no longer than 3 days. How do they work? First, day trade is generally when the market is up or down, doesn't make a difference. But we're looking for a coin that's up about 15% at the moment, and we look at its chart and we believe that we can get another 20% upside on that coin. Hasn't been a lot of opportunity on that side at the moment because coins are not moving big shifts at the moment. But if that's what the chart looks like, you buy the coin, you get into the coin. As soon as the coin hits that 20% profit level, you get out, unless it's still going up. If it's still going up, hold the position, keep in the position. If it's still going up within a day and a half, roll it into our second trade opportunity, which is flipping. Flipping is generally when the whole market is up. The only difference from flipping and day trading, the entrance is the same. The exit is slightly different. With flipping, you're in the position longer than a day and a half, but no longer than 3 days, because after 3 days, it usually tanks out. It may tank out sooner than that. And again, you're looking for that 20% profit. So you see with day trading, day and a half, of flipping, 3 day in and out, it's very quick. Whereas the sushi swap 9 to 11 may take more than 3 days. And the synthetic 9 to 11 may take more than 3 days. And the Aave 270 to 311 may take more than 3 days. But at least with those, you know the opportunity across the board. Buying and holding, I'm still not buying and holding anything. Unless it was something I got cheap. If I have something, I'm in the position, I'm not selling. So would I buy Ethereum at this level? Would I buy Bitcoin at this level? You know, it depends on where you're putting your money. If you're putting your money to appreciate it over long term, sure. If you want to buy I've always said Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000. I've always said Ethereum is going to go to 10,000. And if you want to just put your money away and check back in a year and a half or 2 years from now, fine. If you want to check back in 3 months from now, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Where do I see a Bitcoin Ethereum going? Hard to say. But I really do think that Bitcoin is in its own universe at the moment. So I don't want you to think Bitcoin and something else. It's Bitcoin in its own universe that is very rosy at the moment. Ethereum, Solana, Phantom, really good performing altcoins at the moment, and then our bears. I would not hold any bear coin for any duration. For example, Polygon. Bear. I'm calling Polygon a bear. Why? Because if you look at over 3 months, it hasn't delivered any return on your investment. You cannot look at a coin and say it's doing really well this week, and hence it's a bull coin. No, it's just doing well this week. You want to see it doing well over several months, otherwise it's a bear coin. Let's go into the split screen right now with coinmarketcap.com on my side. We're going to look at see what the rest of the market's doing right now and see if we get any indication of where we're going forward. Best performing coin right today. Is it Shiba? No. What is the worst performing coin today? It's Shiba. Yeah, Shiba is the worst performing coin on a Monday, which is an up day. Shiba is now down 3%, but it's up 37% for the 7 days because it had a good run in recent days. So what's the best performing coin today? Near Protocol, up 29%. Wow, that looks like a trading opportunity. Curve Deo, up 16%. Watch that as a trading opportunity. Solana, 14% up for today. Look at that for a trading opportunity. And of those 3 coins I just went over, they're big for the last 7 days. Near Protocol, up 56%. Curve, up 52%. Solana, up almost 40%. What's the worst performing coin today besides Shiba? After that, nothing we really cover on this channel. What's the best performing coin over the last 7 days? Rune, Nexo, OXB. detail a lot on this channel. You know, I might like OXB to buy today because it's flat for today, but it's still up 59% for the 7 days. Look at the OXB chart when you have some time. It's OXB. It's flat and it's coming down a little bit. It shows a resistance level. So you want to see if it breaks, that you're going to see another double dip on that. You're going to see a second mountain on its chart. See if it falls under that resistance level, OXB. If it does, that might be a buying opportunity. And Curve Deo up 52% for the 7 day. What's the worst performing coin over the last 7 days? Stacks, Flow, but nothing very significant. All 3 or 4% interesting. Very, very, very flat market. Not a lot of volatility. With that, thank you for joining me on a big show. I'm here twice per day, 10 a.m. mornings live crypto, live on air, and then 3:45 p.m. after afternoon's LA. So with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, and 140 million views. Thank you for becoming part of this incredible family. If you haven't subscribed right now, the link's under this video. Consider becoming a member. And the LATE alert system, which is news.la.com/alerts, sends you alerts when any breaking news happens, including crypto. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, and join me tomorrow as well. Stay informed, stay focused, have a great day, and stay with LA for more.